Barry Rose on the front row with Ricky Williams in 92. 88, Shane Britton on row 2 with Jake Avens. Row number 3, Matthew Jones, and the 49 of John Castagna. Wayne Leviston, row 4 with the 97 of Lachlan Eason. As they move down the main straight, and Richie Freeman off the back of the field as they go down into Cardinals the first time. The Little Sigma has been swamped at the start, and it is Ricky Williams, the rock star, out in front in car number 92. Back in second place, it's Barry Rose. Then we've got Avens in car number 11, Jake Avens this time. And back then to Shane Britton in fourth. Johnny Castagna's made his way to fifth. Then Jones and Leviston, but they're bunched up pretty heavily going into Cardinals Corner the second time. Good crowd on hand here on Christmas Cup night. Down the back straight they run. Ricky Williams out in front. Barry Rose in second place. Jake Avens third. Then the second of the Sigmas of Shane Britton runs in fourth place. But Ricky Williams has a handy lead.
Yeah, Ricky Williams leads by 1 second flat from Barry Rose, the former West Australian champion, and Jake Avens, who's got the 11 car absolutely motoring tonight. Here comes the second of the Sigmas, the 88 for Jim's test and tag of Shane Britton. Behind him is Johnny Castagna. Here comes Leviston on the inside of Matthew Jones. As Barry Rose goes to the curb, Jake Avens looking for a bit up high on the track. Now dives it back and throws the 11 car sideways as Wayne Leviston dives to the inside of Matthew Jones. Further back is Richie Freeman and Lachlan Eason. But while they battle it out for second between Barry Rose, Jake Avens and the 88 of Shane Britton out in front, Ricky Williams has a handy margin.
So at the halfway mark, Ricky Williams is the leader. Jake Avens moves to second. The Sigmas have been deposed. They've gone back to third and fourth, though the 181 of Barry Rose is not done with. He comes back on Jake Avens as they run into turn number 3. They run side by side out of Palmer's Corner, and the Little Sigma might be back in second place. Yes, it is. Barry Rose in car 181 goes back to second. Jake Avens is in third. Now Avens goes back to second, and now the 88 car is Shane Britton tries to get involved as well. Back then to Johnny Castagna, but while they're fighting for second, third and fourth place, our race leader has skipped away with 2 laps to go.
2 to run, and it's 2.1 seconds last time around for Ricky Williams, who's now got the slower car of Lachlan Eason to deal with. 2 seconds flat that time around as Jake Avens has moved up into second place in car number 11 and is opening up the margin between himself and the 2 Mitsubishi Sigmas further back. White flag out from Uncle Ian downstairs as the 92 car of Ricky Williams leads them down in the Ford Falcon through Cardinals. Mid-track high as Jake Avens throws it sideways. It's straight up mid-corner, and Barry Rose is back in the mix in the 181 Sigma. Down the back straight away they go for the final time. Out of Palmer's for Ricky Williams. It was 2.6 seconds the last time out. That time around, he will take the win by 3 seconds, in fact. 3 seconds between himself and Jake Avens, who gets home for second. Ahead of Barry Rose, Shane Britton, John Castagna, the wily old veteran from the RDA of WA, finishes in 5th. 6th place was Wayne Leviston, back to Matthew Jones, Richie Freeman and Lachlan Eason, the lucky last to round out your runners. Just 1 lap down, but for Ricky Williams, a beautiful start to the night in heat number 2 of the production sedans, brought to you by Speedway Sedans Australia Turn 2 funding. 3 seconds the victory over Jake Avens and Barry Rose.